Wow. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for checking out my review on the new Storm Supernova. I'm going to compare it today against the Gem, and we'll see how these two big, strong, asymmetric balls match up on the house shot. Not ideal conditions for these balls, for me especially with my rev rate. I generally don't throw a lot of strong stuff on house, but we'll see how we can make them look. Okay, start off with a fast 8. Not too bad. Ball's really rolly. I'm interested to see how it compares to the Gem, because the Gem I don't get to use that often, honestly. I've used it some on really long, really heavy volumes that you need to keep it in front of you. And then the other place I've found the Gem really useful is actually on short patterns, because it blends it out so well. So a little higher volume, short pattern, I've really liked that a few times. So I'm kind of hoping this Supernova is kind of a mix in between the Gem and the proton physics. All right, so 2 left off that last shot. Give me a hit. Give me a hit. All right, pretty close. Missed a little bit right. Picked up a little stronger than the last one. So we're gonna go 2 more left off that. If you guys like the jersey that I have on, you can head over to iambowling.com. Use promo code DHBOWL. That'll give you 20% off your entire order there. And if you need any other products and you're in Canada or the US, make sure you head to boofabowling.com and use promo code DHBowling. You can get 10% off that order. Got that way right. That was a happy accident. Got that way right, but that ball didn't overreact off it. So maybe I have some margin for error with this ball, we'll see. If we can miss right and left, we know we're in the right part of the lane. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sure not perfect. I'd like to hit my target more than I do, the same as I think everybody would. All right. That's more where I want it. That's more where I wanted it. If I get in that volume, I feel like I have missed room there. I can miss a little left, miss a little right. And that ball's gone through the pins pretty good the last 2 times. I think in all honesty, it's gonna be a little more angular than the Gem, and that might yield to being a little more friendly on more patterns. So let's compare it here and see. As I switch over to the Gem here, make sure you guys also check out JoPo Grips. I think it's one of the best interchangeable thumbs on the market. They've been amazing supporters of the channel. And I just really believe in the product, and I think you guys could check it out. And if you have an option to try it out, I think you should give it a shot. So same alignment here as the Supernova. So that was pretty close, and it looked like it picked up about a foot sooner. So I think that Gem's just going to be rollier and earlier than the Supernova is. But they're going to kind of fall in that same slot. Like, I'm not sure if you'd want to have both of these in your bag. I think they're going to be close enough. They're going to fill that same kind of gap and fit into that same kind of window of usability. So I'm going to go 2 more left with the Gem and see if that's the answer to it. That was pretty good. Again, this is forcing me way farther left on the house pattern than I would want to be. Ideally, I like to stay as far to the right as I can. That's creating good ball reaction, and not have to get way in so early on a house pattern, because you're just gonna cause more problems for yourself in the long run, in my opinion at least. So we'll take one more shot here with the gem, and then we'll go back to the Supernova and move back and forth across the lane and see what else they can do. So again, I'm 2 left of where I was with the Supernova. That one almost hooked too much again. So again, I think they're going to be close enough that you don't maybe need to have both, but if you have an unlimited amount of bowling balls, you're bowling a lot of tournaments, there is probably enough difference if you have them in different surfaces. You could carry both if you knew it was going to be on a long pattern, or on something really high volume, because these balls blend the pattern out really well. Okay, going back to the Supernova. Let's just kind of throw some shots and move across the lane from right to left and see how it looks. So I'm going to back my hand out of it, try and roll up the back of it, see what this looks like. That looked like it's the wrong part of the lane. So I think we'll keep that hand position and probably go about 6 left from that. Still roll the back of it and see if we can get it to blend off this house pattern. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go 8 after that last one. Still staying off the back of the ball. That ball's just never gonna get down the lane in that part of the lane. So we'll keep moving left. Okay, let's see what this one does. I'm gonna go let's go another 6 left from that last shot. So that's 14 left from the first one where it went Brooklyn. Okay, that struck, but not overly convincingly. So now we're just getting to that zone where, with my hand rolling behind it, if I get it to the right too quickly, it just almost doesn't have enough energy to come back. And I mean, you saw the light mixer. I'd rather see the strikes go dead flush if I can. So my adjustment for that would be maybe 2 more left and try and get it into the volume a little more so the ball has a little more energy down lane. Maybe. That's close, but just not an ideal ball on these type of patterns. I want to give a huge shout out as well to Super Bowl Lanes in Windsor, Ontario, for always letting us come in and film and really being great supporters of bowling in this area. If you don't have bowling centers that support your bowlers, that's how the sport dies, and none of us want to see that. So let's go back to where we were before. Normal release. Trying to get this somewhere around 10 down lane. Wow! Well, that looked cool. Not ideally how we want to strike, but that looked pretty cool. We'll go a little bit more left, really see what this ball can do. If you guys are looking for a ball that is going to be something on higher volume patterns, if you have a lot of ball speed, I think this ball is going to be really good. if you're maybe speed dominant, don't have the rev rate on a house pattern. But if you're a bowler who bowls a lot of tournaments and looking for something that's gonna be a good ball in tournaments, I think it has that nice blend of pop, but also control, that the gem was just a little too smooth sometimes. Yeah, now we're just getting into that wishy-washy zone that it's not gonna recover from. If I miss left, it's gonna just sit in that puddle. This house pattern tends to be a little cliffed, so sometimes you'll get that reaction where you think you've got into the right zone and you just jumped the zone too far and it doesn't want to recover. So one more here, let's end on a strike. I think that's better. Better ball speed. Better ball speed. Better result. Guys, make sure you head out to your local VIP Pro Shop. Check out the Storm Supernova. I think this is going to be a good ball. Like I said, higher volume patterns, speed dominant players. So if you're looking for that kind of a ball, make sure you go check this out, and thank you for watching.